Hi, here we are, game 5. It's been a long last 72 hours for me. I don't know how much longer I can do this for. Just I was looking at Clippers film, and it's just so beyond depressing. I don't know how much longer I can last, but here we go. We got game 5. I mean, the Mavericks can win this game if they do what they did in game 4. You got to hunt mismatches. You got to hunt Hauser. You got to hunt Al Horford. You got to hunt Xavier Tillman. I mean, that they score. You got to score over 100 points to beat Boston. I mean, you got to. And then I mean, defensively, I mean, Dallas has got to stay disciplined defensively. Cannot gamble. The help has got to be there. Boston missed a lot of easy shots the last game. Dallas, I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of all of this. But here we go. It'd be nice to see a game 6. I would love a game 6. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But I'm pretty exhausted from all of it. Just looking at the film, seeing how awful this is. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't know if I ever want to leave this stream either. I honestly don't know if I ever want to leave this stream because whenever I'm not streaming, I just get into this dark place of all of this nonsense going on. I was looking at a Clippers Raptors film. And it's just so demoralizing. We live in North Korea. We live in North Korea. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm out of strength. I'm out of breath. So, I don't know. I don't really ever want to leave this stream because I just go into a dark place and I don't know, what just don't know what the point of life is. And you look at the film, we're all involved in this. Like, we all play this rigged, disgusting game that is NBA coaching. It's a disgrace. And no one does anything about it. No one says anything. No one does. It's so obvious. Look at the tape. All right, well, let's get this game started. Again, thank you. I don't have to listen to Mike Breen and Doris Burke. That has been fantastic. Yeah, so, I mean, I would have won a championship with this year's Pistons. Just look at the tape. Every team in the NBA scores over 100. The problem is that every team defensively gives over 100. It's not hard. I'm so thankful to be here, though. This really is an honor. Yes, not listening to JJ Redick and Doris Burke is phenomenal. All right, here we go. I mean, Dallas knows what it needs to do, right? We talked about it all game in game 4. Hunt mismatches. Now, it'd be nice if anyone would ever cut. Do you understand there is no reason to not cut when your man's in help? The Mavericks refuse to get easy points off that. All right. It's an honor to be here. Take a break from my miserable life. Yeah, so really, I mean, my life is miserable. It's just miserable. I'm depressed. All right, here we go. Game 5. See what happens. I mean, Dallas has got to be Dallas. There's Zach Zarba officiating. I don't have much energy. I don't know if I can make it to next season. I really don't have. I just don't have the strength to look at this all summer long. But I look forward to doing. All right, here we go. Getting help. Force him to the middle of the floor. Kyrie's got Derek White. All right, they're going to switch that. No, they're switching this. No, see, giving up easy points. I don't know. I don't even know what is. Aren't you supposed to be switching that? 2-0 Boston. Right out of the gates. Just awful. And almost. Where's Al? Why is Derek Jones not setting a screen? Why is. It's a horrible first possession. Why are you not getting Al Horford out on a switch? Why is Luka Doncic going one-on-one with Jaylen Brown? And now Luka Doncic gambles and it's a loose ball foul. That was a horrible. And then the first defensive possession, I don't even know what was Luka doing. Isn't that supposed to be a switch? My mom just sent me a note. Let's go. I didn't see what happened. Get in help. It's another awful offensive possession. Letting them spin off you. I would really like it if you're letting him spin off you. Going up the gut. Why are you giving up an open three? It's not good defense. I mean, you just gave up an open three. I don't know what to do. I'm getting why is Al Horford not being put in this screen? That is just awful offense. Why is Al Horford not being thrown in the screen? Why is Kyrie Irving going one-on-one? And then Luka's not in help. God, it's just such bad offense. All right, there's Al Horford. There you go. You got him in drop. Not replacing. Why is Luka settling with Al Horford? There's help. Rotate. Why is Kyrie not in the gaps? It's 2-0 Boston. It's another awful. It's just more. What are you doing about that screen? What are you? Why is Luka in the middle of nowhere again? I get screamed at all the time. I get yelled at all the time. It's just so miserable. All right, there you go. You got Gafford on the front. Well, why is Al Horford? This is just pathetic offense. Look at how this game is starting. Look at how this game is starting. You're not what worked in game 4, you're just not going back to game 5. I get yelled at all the time. Well, there you go. You found Al Horford. You got him in drop coverage lob. It's not hard. Are they switching? All right, switch. Slide your feet. Here comes another switch. Get in the gaps. It's good defense. Finally, that's good defense. I can't believe that this is happening to me. I can't believe this is happening to me. There you go. You got Boston in their terrible drop coverage, and it's a lob. There you go. Gafford's got a switch. Why is Kyrie going into ISO mode? Why? What are you doing? And now they're off in transition. This is... All right, there's Al Horford. Derek Jones has got to roll harder there. I just can't. I'm already getting notes from my fucking Derek Jones has got to roll hard there. Why is Al Horford not being put in part of every screen? Why is Kyrie Irving going one-on-one with Jaylen Brown and Derek White? Why? Could someone explain it? It just... can't say anything. All right. It's another awful offensive possession. Get in help. Switch. Why are you not... There's no help. There's ball. See, there it is again. There. She got lucky, but there it is again. Boston not cutting. Your man is in help. Why are you not cutting? And Derek Jones Jr. jacking a three. Why does no one cut when your man is in help? Why is no one cutting? It is so obvious. And Daniel Gafford gets back to the middle of nowhere in transition, so it's an open three. 9-2 Boston, timeout Dallas. You've scored 2 points in 4.5 minutes. This is what I'm talking about. How does this happen? How? The offense is atrocious. It's so bad. The offense is atrocious. Why are you not attacking mismatches? You're not scoring enough points. You got 2 points with 4.5 minutes left in the first. I just don't know what to do. This is not fair. This is not right. This is so wrong. Oh my God. This is just a joke. Dallas is again... I can't say anything or do anything. I'm intimidated. I'm very intimidated. This is crap, and we are all a part of this. Look at this Dallas game plan so far. You cooked Boston, relentlessly attacking Al Horford, Sam Hauser, and Tillman. You've done it twice now, and you have 2 points. And the one time you did do it, you got a lob because they were in drop coverage. This is just why I'm miserable every day. This is why look at this. Look at this. It's so ridiculous. This is not fair. Can't have this. I don't know. I don't know what there is to say. Is Dallas going to go back to what worked? They're going isolation against all defensive players for Boston. This is not effective. This does not work. And no one's going to say anything. No one. This is so wrong. This can't be life. This cannot be life. All right, let's see what Dallas has cooked up. Al Horford is they're running drop coverage with Al Horford. Why are you not attacking that? You're going to get points every time doing that. I should be allowed to fix this. We all should be allowed to fix this. I'm never leaving this live stream. This live stream goes on for forever. It's just so miserable. And then I have people telling me I can't get the ball out of PJ Washington's hands. Where's Al? Derek Lively saying this. There you go. Now you got Al. There it was. You found Al Horford. Why did it take you 4.5 minutes of doing nothing to not do that? I'm never leaving this chat. This live stream goes for forever. Yes, I saw all the videos. They're all terrible. Let's find Al Horford. Why is PJ Washington not setting a screen? No one's cutting. All right, you got an and one there. But again, Luka Doncic is drawing a double. Why is no one cutting to give him the option to drop that off? I mean, again, do you really want him going at Jason Tatum all night long, who's an all-defensive wing? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to care. The film doesn't lie. People lie. So don't gamble. All right. What are they? So Dallas is in drop coverage now. Dallas is in drop coverage now. Dallas is in drop coverage on Luka Doncic. There's no backside help on the roll. This cannot be real. You've given up nothing but points because you're in drop coverage on Luka Doncic. Why? What is this game plan? And here's Porzingis. I am in awe of everything in life. They're in drop coverage. Boston has now gotten 6 points off of Luka Doncic's drop coverage. This is not real life. Is Porzingis healthy? The defense has been atrocious. That's 6 points off of Luka Doncic being in drop coverage. Find Porzingis. Make Porzingis guard on the perimeter. Look at that. Porzingis is nowhere. Kyrie missed an open three, but that's good offense. If Porzingis is in the game, he's always guarding on the perimeter. They should go right back to it. You just got a wide open three. Where's Porzingis? Every screen. There you go. There's Porzingis. Get downhill. Josh Green's popping. There you go. You got Porzingis, the run and drop coverage. Josh Green was wide open on the pop. And please stop running drop coverage. Please. Are they in? Now you're not. Get in help. Get in the gaps. Or you're forcing them baseline. Where is Lively? You got lucky on a missed layup. Find Porzingis. There's Porzingis. Trying to get Luke. Okay. Josh Green's got to set the screen. There you go, Pete. All right, right back to him. 2 wide open threes. You get Porzingis involved in the screen, wide open pick and pops. Every single time. You cannot let Porzingis not guard on the perimeter every time. Are they going to switch this? Don't be in drop coverage. They're going to go to the elbow. Kyrie's not getting low. There's no help. Jump ball. You got lucky there. The help's in the middle of the floor. You're letting him go away from the help. You got lucky there that you get called for it, that there's a jump ball. You have got to abuse Porzingis every time defensively. Every single time. Okay, so the tip goes right back to Derek White. Where's Porzingis? Where's Porzingis? Where's Porzingis? There you go. They're going to pre-switch, then set a second one. There you go. Pete. All right, you're getting wide open looks. They're getting wide open threes. It'd be nice if they'd roll ever, but you see, and then there's no one in help. How is Kyrie Irving missing that help? And then you don't box out. Kyrie Irving missing that help. Stay in the gaps. Derek Lively's got to be there. There's Boston again not cutting. A double team happens, you're not cutting. There's Porzingis, attack downhill. You're not. Why does Dallas refuse to roll off of that? Why are you constantly picking and popping? All right, there you go. But why is it always a pick and pop with Porzingis? Roll. It's wide open. 3:56 left. Boston's up 16-13. Timeout. Why does Dallas only pick and pop? The rolls are wide open. You got lucky there. You got bailed out at the end of the shot clock. And they're missing help assignments. At least they're attacking Porzingis relentlessly. This is good offense. Look at this. Now they're scoring points. You attack Porzingis. He can't guard on the perimeter. The same should apply when Al Horford's on the floor. They're not I guess their defense has been better. At least they're not gambling. I wish they would throw ball handlers into the gaps where the help coverage is. But there should be no possession that Porzingis is on the floor where he's not guarding a ball screen. They're getting open look after open look. And I mean, Boston's defense is a complete crime. Look at this. You're in drop coverage every time. Dallas literally is getting open three after open three after open three. It's unbelievable. Yes, and you're seeing it multiple times now. People at both sides, guys coming in help, no one cutting. No one cutting. When your man is in help, you always cut. You always cut. Always. That was a nice stretch there by Dallas. But again, when Porzingis sits, the same applies to Al Horford. Get him on the perimeter. And God forbid anyone cuts. It's so absurd. And then look at Dallas's drop coverage. The first 6 minutes of the game, they were in drop coverage with Luka Doncic. It's unreal that is a ball screen defense. It's truly mesmerizing. Keep it going. And then defense, Dallas does not force ball handlers into help. They get lucky when there's help on the rim, at the rim. Yeah, I mean, Joe Mazzulla, Joe Mazzulla's defense has been an atrocity with Kristaps Porzingis in the game. You're running drop cup. How many open threes are you going to give up? Every single time it's an open look. How is that a ball screen defense? How? It's an honor to be on this live stream. This means the world to me. And I cannot wait for this offseason when we do filmathons. I'm going to put the film on the television screen with an aux cord. And we are going to look at film all summer long of how brain dead this NBA coaching is. We're going to look at it all summer long. I will never stop. Ever. Yes, we need to fix this NBA coaching, and this involves all of us. This does not just involve me. It involves all of you. It involves all of us. This involves all of us. Are they taking Porzingis out of the game? It's Porzingis. All right, they switch. Nice. Okay. Switch again. Kyrie's late getting up there. You get lucky that they miss an open three. Where is Porzingis? Where is Porzingis? If this possession does not involve, okay, now you're fine. Okay, that's fine. That's Sam Hauser. Okay, get out of the way. There you go. Luka's going to cook Sam Hauser. There you go. Attack a mismatch. That time it was Sam Hauser. Go at him. 2 points. Kyrie cannot be late on that switch. Get underneath. Kyrie's got to get underneath. Now you're in the high post. It's Kyrie Irving. So what happened there? Kyrie Irving not getting underneath on the switch on Kristaps Porzingis, not getting low and battling. You're letting him catch it at the elbow. Well, it's not hard. If you're switching Kyrie Irving onto Porzingis, he must get underneath the screener and battle for position. And now Porzingis goes to the line. He missed the first. You don't ever switch over the top of a screen. Ever. I must get underneath. And Kyrie's got to battle for position outside the three-point line. You let Porzingis catch it at the elbow. It's over. It's just awful defense. It's just coaching. All right, you got to find Porzingis. Oh, they're attacking Hauser again. Get out of the way. There you go. Look at that. Sam Hauser can't guard. It's a bad shot you're settling. I don't know why the last 2 possessions you're not involving Porzingis. Porzingis clearly cannot guard on the perimeter. Right, here comes a switch. There's got to be help. God, you got lucky on a missed shot at the rim. Get back. Right, there you go. There's Porzingis. They're in drop cover. Oh, they called a moving screen. Luka's got to wait for him to be set. Why are you coming off the screen? You got to wait for him to be set. Jesus. Why, Luke? God, you had the right idea. You were going to get something wide open. I mean, the Mavericks are going to have 15 points with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's not good enough. There's Joe Mazzulla. 17-15 Boston, 2:33 left first quarter. I'm going to need to have a cup of water. Switch. Slide your feet. Don't gamble. Here comes another switch. What? No box out. No box out from Dante Exum. Force him to the middle of the floor. You're letting him spin off you. The help's in the middle of the floor. Dante, find Porzingis. There you go. There you go. They're going way under with Porzingis. Wide open 3. Every possession's got to involve Porzingis. Every single one. We're getting bad switch. It's another awful switch. What is happening? It's another terrible switch. You're switching every handoff. What is Luka Doncic doing? Where's Hauser? Where Porzingis? Kleber, set the screen. There you go. Drop. Swing it. One more. Good. Dante Exum cuts. You're drawing help. Kleber is just... It's a terrible offensive possession. Why does Maxi Kleber... And then you're not switching the handoff. Hauser comes off a handoff. You're not guarding it at all. There's Porzingis. I should be able to get down. You're not cutting. PJ Washington's not cutting. You have a double and no one's getting back. Timeout, Dallas. It's just awful. No, you just saw Sam Hauser doubling. Why does no one cut? Why? And then I didn't even see what happened there. I just missed what happened there. It was a turnover. You scored 18 points in the first quarter. And now Maxi Kleber's jacking a three. This has just been unbelievable. It's not right. It's not fair. Why you're not attacking Porzingis and no one's rolling? God, Sam Hauser was doubling the ball there, and PJ Washington's standing. It's just a misery. You scored 18 points in the first quarter. 18. No one rolls. Why does Luka Doncic come off screens, Porzingis in drop coverage, and no one's rolling? You're popping. Now you're getting open looks off of that, but why can't we get dunks off of that? And then the last possession, Luka comes off the screen, Porzingis in drop coverage. Sam Hauser's coming over to double. He's not paying attention to PJ Washington. There's no reason not to cut. Either your cut is going to lead to a dunk, or you make that defender on the baseline come help you, and now the corner's wide open for three. And no one says anything, and no one does anything. It's just round and round we go. How is Dallas not getting easy lobs off of Porzingis' drop coverage? Why is no one rolling? Why? You scored 18 points in the first quarter. 18 points in the first quarter. I mean, the first 5.5 minutes were a wash. You scored 2 points in the first 5.5 minutes because of your awful offense. You're wasting possessions. You're on the road in a closeout game, wasting possessions. I get yelled at. I get yelled at all the time. Yes, it has been a complete repeat of games 1 through 3. And then Dallas defensively. They know where your help is. Force ball handlers into help. Boston scored 28 points, which is atrocious. They should have scored over 30. They missed several easy shots at the rim. Jason Kidd is why they were down 3-0. He's why they've scored 18 points in the first quarter. Look at that. Do you see that replay? Do you see that replay they just showed? Here, I'm going to show the screen. That's how ridiculous this is. We're going to look at the screen together. Look at this screen right here. I'm going to turn off my light. Look at the screen right here. We're going to go back. Look at this. They just showed a replay. I doubt Doris Burke or anyone said anything. Look at the replay right here. Is the light better? Let's get the light on. Where's the replay? Where? I just saw it. Stop. I got the replay right here. Look at this right here. We're all going to look at this together. Why can't it just show the replay? Do you guys see this? Stop. Here comes the replay. Stop. Look at Sam Hauser there. Does everybody see Sam Hauser here? Look at Sam Hauser doubling right here. Those feet are PJ Washington. You not cutting right here is a complete disaster. Your cut is either going to leave you wide open, or if Drew Holiday steps up to help, there's somebody on the baseline that's going to be wide open. Look at PJ Washington's stand. Do we all see this? Look at that. How was that and then you just botched the switch. So Sam Hauser's left wide open for 3. You just botched the switch. Sam Hauser's wide open for 3. Where's Al Horford? Why is Al... All right, Kyrie get... Did I just... Is that a copyright? Switch. Slide your feet. Where's your help? Where? Get in the gaps. God, I can't believe... No, you're helping from the weak side of the floor. That leads to an open 3. Get in help. You can see where this game is going. You can see where this game is going. Jason Kidd is completely screwing this whole thing up. Look at that botch switch on the replay. What is Kyrie Irving and Derek Lively doing? You're supposed to be switching that. Why is there a thought? Don't gamble. Get in help, Lively. All right, they're going to switch. Please. You're not up enough on the switch. Jaylen Brown missing. All right, can we get Al Horford in this? Why is he giving that up? Why is that Why is Luka settling? Please take Kristaps. Take him off the dribble. Why are you settling for 3s with Porzingis guarding on the perimeter? How many switches is Dallas? You can't do this. This is a closeout game on the road. You can't do this. Why is Luka not attacking Kristaps Porzingis on the perimeter? You have him switched onto the perimeter. He can't guard on the perimeter. Now you got Kyrie and he's late. Rotate down. Kyrie Irving, you got to battle for position early. He's not this. Where's Al Horford? There you go. Derek in the screen. Get Al Horford. Why is he not coming off it? All right, now we got Porzingis in the screen. You're going to the wrong. One more. See, no one's cutting. There you go, though. You got Porzingis in the screen. They're in drop coverage. Kleber's wide open. Force him to the middle of the floor. It's good defense. Get up. There's got to be help. Look at Boston. No one cutting. Derek Lively doubling. No one cuts. Stay in front. No, there's got to be a double. How are you letting Tatum go one-on-one with Kyrie Irving? Why are you not helping there? That's 2 times Kyrie Irving's gotten brutalized down low. Jason Tatum. Jason, you cannot let Jason Tatum go one-on-one with Kyrie Irving. You must send help. There's got to be help, and then you can rotate. Yeah, no one's cutting. Still no one's cutting. Now, Maxi Kleber had a layup there, but the Celtics are in drop coverage. The backside help came late. Someone should be cutting and be wide open. No one. This stream is never ending, ever. I'm never turning this off, ever. I'm going to be live every day this summer. We are looking at film on live stream every single day. right, there you go. Kristaps Porzingis in drop coverage, wide open three. Porzingis in drop coverage, wide open three. Not hard. Get underneath. Late on the switch. Kleber cannot be late on the switch. What they're there. Porzingis. There you go. Porzingis in drop coverage again. But you're late switching. Look at Maxi Kleber. Get up on this switch. You have help in the middle of the floor. I'm picking my lip. I'm so anxious. I'm picking my lip. What? So Derek Jones Jr. just jacks a three 4 seconds in. That's not good offense. I'm glad it went in. All right. What do we got? Switch. Get underneath. Switch again. Good. Slide your feet, Kleber. Get in help. You got help on the strong side. Kyrie's missing that help. How is Kyrie not in the gaps there? Now their defense has been atrocious. Find Al Horford. Derek, look at what even is Boston's defense there? Was it no one guarded the screen? So Derek Jones can just waltz to the rim. Look at Maxi Kleber. Your help is on the strong side. I can't show the replay or I get copyright striked. Maxi Kleber's help is on the strong side of the floor. Why am I letting Jason Tatum go away from that help? Get up and guard. Is Derek Jones going to make these free throws? No. Missed the first. You can see how this game is going. You can see how this game... I hate when people... You can see how this game is going. It's the same thing as games 1 through 3. But Dallas's defense has been god-awful. You got to know where your help coverage is. Kristaps Porzingis is not... I'm picking my lip. All right, here's the switch. Get underneath. Where your help? Where's your help? There, Kyrie. Again, Kyrie Irving again is not in the gaps. You're getting lucky. You're helping from the weak side of the floor, which means Jason Tatum gets to walk to the rim. By the way, if Boston would, Al Horford's wide open for that drop off. By the way, Al Horford actually cut there. So you're letting Tatum get to the rim, get hacked, and then Al Horford on the cut is wide open for a drop off pass. Dallas's defense is miserable. And you wonder why my life's a mess. You help from the weak side of the floor. One, you're letting Jason Tatum get to the rim. So once he's at the rim, you got a great chance of it being a foul call. And then two, Al Horford's cutting there that there was multiple people wide open for Boston there. Al Horford actually cut there. There you go. Got drop cover. So there's Boston's terrible defense. Look at Boston. You got you got Jason Tatum dropping, letting Luka walk right to the rim, right to the rim, right to the rim. Dallas's defense, and I've talked about this, their defense has been atrocious. You cannot help from the weak side of the floor. It's got to come from, I got to be able to help and recover. And the help's got to come before Jason Tatum's at the rim. Jason Tatum's, when the help comes at the rim, you're at the mercy of getting a foul, a 2-shot foul. And that was an and one. And when you help from the weak side of the floor, it's an easy cut. That time, Al Horford actually cut. But so, Dallas is doing nothing. They're doing nothing right. Offense, defense, both. Nothing. It's so sad. It makes me, you have no idea how this makes me. Yes, I would have won a championship with this year's. The Lakers would be in the NBA Finals if Jeannie Buss would stop hiring morons and I was there. I don't have to be the head coach. Just let me run your defense. Look at Dallas's defense. None of this would be going on. It's so ridiculous. Dallas's defense. Dallas is doing nothing right. Offensively, nothing right. Defensively, nothing right. They should be. I don't understand why does Dallas pick and pop every time? Why can't it be a pick and roll with Luka Doncic? Pick and roll. When Boston's in drop, you saw in the Western Conference Finals, it was lob after lob after lob. Why is all of a sudden no one rolling for Dallas? It's pick and pops all the time. I would have won a championship with this year's Pistons. If Arn Tellem and Tom Gores and they have Monty Williams, this year's Pistons would win. Yet I'm sitting here screaming, God, I love this live stream. This live stream is unbelievable. It saves my life. I will never ever turn this live stream off. You will watch me go to sleep. I will go to sleep and this live stream will still be on. Yes, I would have won the Detroit Pistons an NBA championship. I would have the Pistons would be in the finals right now. But yet you argue the film does not lie. The film doesn't lie. Yet I continue to get in arguments with people over and over again about nonsense. I really would love for B-Ball Breakdown, Thinking Basketball, Hoop Venue. Let me be on one of your videos so I can show you what you're missing. You're showing film and you're missing. It's such. What is the score now? 46-32. Oh, he missed the first. I mean, it doesn't matter. Dallas's defense is awful. Boston's about to clear 50 points halfway through the second quarter. And Luka missed both. There's no help. How is Luka not in the gaps there? You got lucky on another missed layup. Get back. Get back. All right, where's Hauser? Where's Al Horford? There you go. Here comes a switch. ISO. Kyrie Irving sitting on the wing. Kyrie Irving. That's where Kyrie Irving's got to cut. His man, I can't show it because it'd be a copyright. But Kyrie Irving's man isn't help. You're sitting on the wing. So please cut. I don't want to be on. I mean, yes, I'd be on a live stream. I should be in a video. I should be in a B-Ball Breakdown video or a hoop. There you go. Boston just doesn't cover the down screen. Lob. I should be in a Hoop Venue, B-Ball Breakdown, Thinking Basketball video, showing them everything they're missing. They can do their fancy graphics and their analytics. I can show them exactly what they're missing. I think they know it's propaganda. It's propaganda. We do live in North Korea. We do live in North Korea, by the way. Fine. There. What was that? So Derek White leaning towards the screen early. Kyrie Irving blows by him. 46-35 Boston. Here comes, they're in a zone now. So now Dallas is in a zone. This is going to be terrible. No one's at the Switch. Switch. You're in drop coverage again. You got lucky on a miss and no one boxes out. Dallas in drop coverage again. So what happens? The roll's wide open, draw help, wide open 3. And then no one's able to box out because the defense is scrambling. Boston's going small. All right, Kyrie should be able to smash Sam Hauser here. What? PJ Washington, stop standing. Okay, PJ Washington attacked the closeout and got a layup. But again, his man is doubling. Oh, cut through, and no one's in help. God, you got lucky on a missed layup. Get back. Derek Jones running his lane. There you go. Run your lane in transition, get a layup. It's a good back-to-back possessions. Timeout, Boston. But Dallas is again, stop running. You just saw it. They put Luka Doncic in drop coverage. There's no backside help. So once the man who catches it on the roll, you have numbers. And someone's going to be wide open. By the way, Derek White missing an open 3. If the man in the corner cuts, that's a dunk. Do you realize when your man is in backside help, you cut for dunks? You cut for dunks. And if you're not open, Derek White's man would have sunk down with you. And now Derek White's even more open. God, I always feel so alive in these live streams. Literally, when I shut off these live streams, I just go back to this deep, dark depression thinking about this coaching. Well, Dallas has made a nice little run here. Their defense is still this is not good defense. Boston's missing open shots. That's not good defense. But again, and you saw it with Kyrie Irving. They had him ISO'd on Sam Hauser. Drew Holiday is ignoring PJ Washington. You're standing on the wing, not cutting. When you stand on the wing, it allows Drew Holiday to help and then recover back out. God forbid anybody let me show that. I should be working for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I should be working for the Cavs. I should be working for the Cavs. At Cavs Dan, I should be working for you and winning for you. You're not going anywhere with James Borrego. Do you understand that? I was crying yesterday. I was crying real tears. I should just live stream every day. It's such a phenomenal. I have girls that I was growing up. I had girls that I was really into, but I never had the self-confidence to do anything. There were some really hot girls from my childhood, and I never had the self-confidence to do any of that. No, I understand. I didn't hook up with any of these girls, but I did because I didn't have the self-confidence. I had girls I was really into, but my self-esteem wasn't there because of this stuff. If I could just get over this basketball stuff, I'd have the self-confidence to be going after these really hot girls from my childhood. My name is Donald Hadesman. Let's pull out the shirt. You guys remember the shirt? Look at the shirt. Should I wear it? Should I wear it during the stream? Should I, even with 2011-12 Bobcats? I'm going to put this shirt on at halftime. All right, what's happening here? They're switching. They're in PJ Washington. That easily could have been a 2-shot foul. You're in the gaps on the wing. You miss it. Jaylen Brown gets to the basket. All right, what are they switching this cross? No! Jesus. Box out. How is Sam Hauser getting... All right, there you go. Where's Gafford? There you go. Get Al Horford in the screen. I'm going to tell you, at halftime, I'm going to tell you stories about girls that I was really into. And my best friend growing up hooked up with all of them, because I didn't have self-confidence and self-esteem. I want to go over that at halftime. Look at, I'm smiling. I didn't see what happened there. I did not. And let me tell you about New Year's Eve in Miami 2017. You guys, you can't wait for that story because I didn't have self-esteem. Story Nightclub, Miami 2017. Wait for that story. Wait till you see what happened to me there because I didn't have self-confidence. What, Luka attacked Drew Holiday downhill? Why is Al Horford not on the screen? Slide your feet. Switch. There, Gafford's in help. That's fine. You cannot let the Celtics ball handlers get to the rim. Why? Gafford's gambling. Look at Daniel Gafford gambling right there. So Daniel Gafford gambles there, and Al Horford gets to the rim. By the way, what is this offense? I didn't even see it. I'm so locked up in my stories. You should see. Wait till you hear about New Year's Eve, Miami 2017. Wait for that story. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, man. But again, you can see Dallas has 39 points. That's not going to get it done. You see Al Horford. Here, putting on the shirt. Look at this team right here. I would win this year's team would have won a championship this year. This team would have won a title this year if I was coaching them. If Arn Tellem or Tom Gores would listen. This team right here would win a championship next year if they would just listen to me. If they would just listen to how to play defense, they would win a championship next year. But they're too busy hiring garbage. Look at this. God, I never want this live. I want to do this live stream from now until the day I die. These live streams keep me going. All right, let's get Dallas back in this game. I mean, Dallas's offense, again, has been terrible. You've scored 39 points. I've actually missed the last couple possessions because I was telling stories. All right, here we go. All right, they switch that? No, switch. There you go. Your help's on the strong side. Josh, get up. Get up. You're helping. The help cannot. There's Luka Doncic again, helping from the weak side. The help comes from the strong side. Why is Luka not getting a touch here? Why is PJ Wash? Do you see this offense? Look at that offense. Look at that offense. You're having P.J. Washington go one-on-one in isolation, not getting the ball to Luka Doncic, not to Kyrie Irving. Josh Green for 3. What you cannot have wasted possessions offensively. I mean, Dallas is hanging around here. These awful offensive possessions. Again, you're seeing what's happening. They're scoring under 50 points and a half. There's no reason for that. The offensive execution's been terrible. And defensively, the help has to come from you. You cannot help from the weak side of the floor. By the way, Boston actually cut there. Luka Doncic helped from the weak side corner. What happened? Drew Holiday cut, layup. That's what I'm talking about. It was at Story Nightclub in Miami on New Year's Eve 2017. Cavs Dan, I can win you a championship next year at Cavs Dan on Twitter. But you saw what happened there. Luka Doncic had to help. You can't help from the weak side of the floor. You can't do it. And by the way, props to Drew Holiday. It's the first time since game 2 we've seen someone cut when their man's in help from the weak side. There's Brad Stevens, who did nothing but lose and fail as a coach. Where's your help? Lively's got to be in help here. Lively's not over enough. You're letting Tatum split through. Where's Al Horford? There's Al Horford. Get out of the way now. Clear out. Kyrie just missed a layup. You got Al Horford on a switch. Get back. If I only had some self-esteem. The help's in the middle. Derek Lively's missing that. That's Derek Lively. Derek Lively's on the strong side wing. That's where the dribble gets picked up. You don't get the... Dallas lost. This season's over. This season's over. My entire season of breaking down film and everything is over. Late on the switch. You're switching over the top. Luka Doncic in the middle of nowhere. Now Kyrie Irving's out of the play. It's a 5-on-4. This is going to end horribly. Why did... Dallas's defense, and of course we're going to look at it after the game, has been god-awful. It's been god-awful. You've given up 60 points with 41 seconds left in the second quarter in a finals game. This is just so beyond. This is just mesmerizing. This season's over. This game's over. This season's over. Good, we can get into story time. Should we just get into story time right now? I don't know. I don't want my mom to come up here and get mad at me. I'm afraid my mom's going to come up here and get mad at me. Well, I mean, so I don't know what they're... Dallas's defense has been terrible. Both sides of the ball, they've been awful. Look at your... Why does Kyrie... You can see Kyrie Irving wide open on the wing. Not cutting. Not cutting. Kyrie Irving again, it is beyond believable. And then Luka Doncic backs up for no reason when he had help in the gaps, and you give up an open 3. Doesn't matter. You've given up 64. The Celtics are about to score 128 points in a finals game. Luka Doncic backing up on Jason Tatum, not getting up, not forcing him into help. And no one will say anything. This Dallas defense, I wish I could be on some of these other YouTube channels to show them how on earth you're not bringing this up. The film doesn't lie. When I have self-esteem, I'm so amazing. I've gotten 5 text messages. I'm just going to check my phone. They just hit a 3 at the end of the half. So this is over. I'm going to ask my mom if I can just tell a story. Oh my God. This is pretty unbelievable. I got to check someone sent me something here. There you go. Where's Gafford? Girls that I was really into, and my best friend growing up hooked up with all of them. All right. I'm gonna ask if I can get confirmation to tell story time. Because I mean, this game's over. The Celtics scored 67 points in a finals game. The Celtics, I'm sorry. The Celtics scored 67 points in a finals game. Yeah, I mean the Celtics scored 67 points in a finals game. Hang on. I'm gonna ask if I can tell some stories about my life. Actually, whatever, I don't care. All right, so I mean I've always struggled, with self-esteem, my entire life because of this basketball stuff. Like I know I can fix it. And I had because I know I can fix this. Like Dallas's defense, you cannot tell me I can't. We're gonna look at the film later tonight, and it's gonna be the same garbage. Their defense. It doesn't even matter that their offense was terrible. All right, so I just don't know if I should get into story time or if people are gonna get bored. But I mean, like anybody, there were girls that I was into growing up, like I was really into, and they were really hot. And my best friend growing up, I don't know if I should say his name. Well, whatever. He got with all of them. And it would have been me if I had any self-confidence and self-esteem. And my self-esteem gets buried because of this basketball stuff. I can't move on without this basketball stuff. So, yeah, and I mean, all right, so let's talk about New Year's Eve in Miami. So so I'm in Miami on New Year's Eve in 2017. We're at Story nightclub. And, there was a girl I was talking to a little bit, but again, my self-esteem wasn't there. So I wasn't able to I wasn't able to really when you don't have self-confidence, you're not going to get with anyone. And, I was talking to a girl. I brought her to, a nightclub. We had a table at Story, and I brought her to a nightclub, and somebody else hooked up with her because of my self-confidence and my self-esteem. If I had self-esteem, and the self-esteem, it all comes from basketball. If I could fix this basketball stuff, like it's just this basketball just brings me down. Oh, my mom's yelling again. All right. Well, I guess I can't say that stuff. Anyways, yeah, I mean Dallas's defense has been terrible. Oh, here's Michael Wilbon too. Here's Michael Wilbon to spew nonsense. Let's check a text message. But yeah, I mean, they've scored 67 points in the they gave up 67 points. The Mavericks have no idea where their help is. They have no idea. You cannot help from the weak side of the floor. If you're going to help, it can't come at the rim. So none of this offensive stuff matters when you're giving up 67 points. There's no defensive game plan. Know where your help coverage is. Get up. Know where your help coverage is. I am 34 years old. Here, let's hear my mom yell. I mean, Dallas, and it's so fixable. You saw them start in drop coverage in the beginning of the game, getting easy baskets. That's the problem. Dallas does not know where their help is. Let's hear. Anyways, so I don't know. I mean, you're in a closeout again. Like if I was coaching this Mavericks team, they would have won this series. I'm going to show it on film tonight. We're going to look at the film, and I cannot. This is going to be the last game of the year. We all know that. We all know that this game is over. Sorry. So I mean, again, this game's over. Like, I don't even know what else there is to say. You gave up 67 points in a must-win game. I mean, it's just so overwhelming. I can't believe it. But this has been the story of the whole season. No, this stream is never going to be over. We are going to be talking, and I guess I can't show. I gotta break down the film. Oh my God. So Dallas right now would be giving up 134 points in a finals game. And you're telling me your defense isn't broken. A well-coached defensive team, does not matter the talent in the NBA, should not be giving up over 100 points in a basketball game. But their scheme is just so beyond. The Mavericks constantly help from the weak side of the floor. You can't do that. I've got to be able to help and then recover back out. God, it's just overwhelming. I don't have words for this. Yes, we live in North Korea. This is beyond the beyond. And I just sit here with the same stuff. I don't know. And no one will say it on the halftime show. I'm going to be the only one. I'm going to go on YouTube after this game, and I'm going to show the terrible defense. And nothing will change. Nothing will change ever. Not next year, not ever. It's just like what are we arguing about here? The film is the film. It does not lie. Someone named Richard Leonardo just texted me. I don't know who that is, but he said I should be the next David Fizdale. But yeah, I mean, I'm stunned. I'm in disbelief. So I don't know. It's disgusting. Mark Cuban and that whole Mavericks ownership group should be disgusted. This is not real. You've skipped no well-coached defensive team, no matter in the NBA. Doesn't matter if it's the Pistons or it's the Mavericks. You don't give up over 100 points in a basketball game. You don't. If you're well coached. Defense is not about talent. It is about scheme and discipline, which Dallas has none of, which Minnesota didn't have any of the prior series, which Indiana doesn't have. I mean, I just show it on film over. I can't believe that in game 5, Dallas has given up 67 points. And I mean, their offense is a joke too. You're again going to score under 100. So I don't know. I need an off-season game plan. I need to figure out what I'm doing in the off-season. Could you please, like, what should I do in the off-season? I can't stop this. I cannot stop. I cannot go all summer not showing how awful this is. I have to go live. Nobody, you understand on YouTube, nobody cares about 68% of the teams in the regular season. Nobody cares. Like, I post content if it's. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The only thing I can think of in the offseason is going live and us just as a team with the chat rolling, looking at film together and showing how awful it is. Like, I don't know what else there is to do. I just go out and post a YouTube video of 9-10 minutes. No one watches. It's just. I should be on B-ball break. I should be on a video for B-ball breakdown or hoop venue or thinking basketball because it's just absurd. They're not pointing this stuff out. But this live stream really gives me oxygen and air. And I don't know what should I be posting on Twitter? Like I'm going to try and I think I'm going to try and email some of these NBA teams. I'm going to try and email these NBA teams and show them, look, this is what's happening. This is not right. This is happening time and time again, and you're losing because of it. But no one will listen. It's unbelievable. And they keep doing the same stuff. Is anybody on here tight with NBA owners or no NBA owners? Is anyone on here tight with NBA owners? That's who I need to talk to. Who's tight with NBA owners? Yeah, I can do WNBA content. The only thing that's going to work is Caitlin Clark. By the way, one of my most watched videos was looking at Iowa women's basketball versus LSU. And do you know that LSU was running drop coverage on Caitlin Clark? They were letting Caitlin Clark walk into wide open threes. The same awful coaching happens in the women's game too. Let's check the text. So yeah, I mean, let's figure out a way. I'm going to send the film. And again, I'm going to send I'm going to send the film. Like, I'm going to send the film. If you have connections to NBA owners, tweet at me. I'm at Awful Coaching 1. And then I will send you the film and we can do this together. We can get this fixed together. Yes, Matt Ishbia would be the perfect one. The Phoenix Suns are in an absolute hole. They're going nowhere. They have no first-round picks. Bradley Beal sucks. Kevin Durant's now like 36 years old and they have no depth. I could take that Suns team and win them a title if they would just listen to how to play defense. That's it. Because the Suns will score over 100. The problem is they'll give up well over 100. I don't care about donations. I don't care about money. I care about this, about fixing this. Here, I'm going to put on the shirt. It's, this is a real honor. Hang on. I'm going to put on the shirt. Give me 1 second. Oh, man. Feels good to put on. Feels great to put on. So, I mean, I don't even know what there is to say about, I'm going to get it down so you can see it. I don't even know what there is to say about this. I don't even know how to describe this second half. I mean, they're showing highlights right here. You got Luka Doncic backpedaling. You know where you have help. Guards can go under screens if you're jamming the screener. That's a great ball screen defense, by the way. Going under a screen, if I'm jamming the screener, I'm going to get underneath every time. And they're not going to be able to pull off of it because I'm jamming the screener, showing my hands. So I guess, yeah, I mean, I can do filmathons, which I'm very much excited for. I mean, I don't know, what is there to say? Can Dallas get back in this game? Are they going to run any offense whatsoever? No, they're not going to run anything. Daniel Gafford ISO is your first possession out of the second half, down 21. And then Daniel Gafford's late getting back, so Tatum's in the paint. And you didn't communicate. You got lucky on a miss. Go find Al Horford. Why is Al Horford? This is pickup basketball. Okay, fine. Luka hit a tough shot. That's not offense running a ball screen and having him switched on Derek White. Yes, you're right. They don't care about winning. Daniel Gafford's in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Luka was in the game. Got to get back. Daniel Gafford standing in the middle of nowhere on defense. Who's coaching that? Is there a more useless person? Is there a more useless person on the planet than Jared Dudley? And Kyrie Irving jacking a three. So Dallas has just given up. Dallas is just awful. Get back. Get in the gaps. Derek Jones has got to get in the gaps here. Don't backpedal. Don't backpedal. Get over. Derek Jones is not over. You've got to be over. It's so, I mean, Boston's going to score 130 points in a closeout game. Get in help. Get in help, please. What is that switch? You're supposed to be switching. What? Giving up open threes. This game, this series is over. What a joke. You lost in 5 games. See, no one's cutting. Derek Jones, Al Horford standing in help. So Dallas can go this entire offseason that no one's Al Horford coming to help. Nobody cuts through. No, so Al Horford then can help and then recover. I'm putting my old shirt back on. It's just sad that this is how the season ends. It's just really sad that this is how the season ends. Look, you're not running any offense. It's just Luka going one-on-one with Jaylen Brown. Dallas scored 130 points in game 3 or game 4 because they were hunting mismatches constantly. And there's just never the help is always coming from the weak side of the floor. That if you help from the weak side of the floor, you're giving up open looks. There it is again. You run a ball screen, it's Drew Holiday and Jason Tatum. You get lucky, you get bailed out on a whistle. Boston is going to score 130 points tonight. You had your back against the wall. You needed to win. You give up 130 points. That's coaching. No well-coached team gives up over 100 points in an NBA game. None. Yet they all do. It's just sad. Dallas could have won this series. Dallas could have been in this series. Just the same you saw how this game was going to go. They scored 2 points in the first 5.5 minutes because you're not attacking mismatches. You're not doing anything. I just can't believe that this is how the season's ending, and I'm not allowed to say or do anything. I got to just keep this live stream going. I mean, this is the only thing that gives me energy or juice. It's the only thing that I have. Yep, there's Luka Doncic gambling, pump and go drive for Al Horford. Luka Doncic is gambling again. The help comes from the strong side wing. You gamble, get blown by. Now this draws another body to have to come in the paint. If you have connections to NBA owners, please tweet at me. We will send the film together. Have any connection at Awful Coaching 1. I don't have a day job. This is my day job. Just demoralizing. It's just really and you know what? The same stuff's going to happen next year. Turn on. Watch the Pistons next year. It'll be the same crap. This game's over. There's nothing to talk about. The same crap. Nothing will change. The team will look at the Cavs. Nothing will watch the Cavs next year. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. They will go nowhere in the playoffs because you're not fixing anything. Yeah, we can do the Olympics. We can do the Olympics. Nothing will change. Nothing. Oh, let's go back to the Phoenix Suns. So Matt Ishbia is a perfect example. That team is in shambles, okay? And who they just hire? Mike Budenholzer, who is terrible, was awful in Atlanta, got lucky, won a championship in Milwaukee, was terrible the other years. Like, you're not winning anything. The Suns are going to be running that god-awful drop coverage with Yusuf Nurkic. They will get destroyed. They'll win some regular season games, and if they make the playoffs, get blasted in the first round of the playoffs. That's what will happen. That's exactly what will happen. They don't even need to play the season. The Suns can literally not even play the season. They'll win some regular season games. They'll be in that terrible drop coverage. They won't be guarding off-ball screens, and they will lose in the first round of the playoffs. I could fix that. I could win a championship with them. But you hired Mike Budenholzer. And I believe David Fizdale's back. Why is David Fizdale in the NBA? So he was an atrocity of a head coach with the Knicks, an atrocity of a head coach with the Grizzlies. Why is he an assistant anywhere? He's awful. And he was just an assistant coach for this miserable Suns team. Why are you bringing him back? There's nothing I like less than when people ask me who are the best coaches in the NBA. Who am I supposed to say Greg Popovich, who's been a complete nightmare for the last 5 years? A complete nightmare? Yes, when he has 4 Hall of Famers, he wins championships. Anyone could have won titles with those Spurs teams. Is it Steve Kerr, who's been a complete disaster for several years and only wins championships when he has like 5 Hall of Famers? Is it Eric Spoelstra, who only wins championships when he has LeBron, Bosh, D. Wade? Is that who the best coach is? Look at the Miami Heat. Look at the Miami when LeBron, Bosh, and D. Wade have not been there. Look at the Miami Heat. Nothing. They've done nothing. They've won nothing. Oh my God. I do get energy out of this stream. I do really get energy out of this stream. Yeah, Tom Thibodeau. Is Tom Thibodeau a great coach? He's never won anything. Was awful in Chicago, awful in Minnesota, and now is with the Knicks. And hasn't even gotten him to the conference finals. Why is he there? I watched that stupid Roommates podcast that had Thibodeau on. Why are you joking and laughing with Tom Thibodeau? You should be in the finals. Chris Finch. Did you look at Chris Finch and how they guarded ball screens in that last series? Did you? It's a 26-point game with 9 minutes left. I'd love to say something. Just make it yelled at. Kyrie Irving. See that? And look at that. It's just not offense. It's not offense. You come out of a timeout. Kyrie Irving ISO'd on Derek White, one of the best guard defenders in the NBA. You know what I hate about these NBA coaches? They're so entitled. Someone just brought up Tom Izzo. Why is Tom Izzo still at Michigan State? He hasn't won anything in 25 years. But he's entitled to have that job forever. Why? And I did a film on Tom Izzo on how awful he is. Someone named Tyler Smith just texted me asking me who my favorite NBA coach is. Who is Tyler Smith? Do you have connections to NBA owners? All right, let's just watch the rest of this funeral. Look, you're helping from the weak side of the floor again. There's Dallas again. You give up an open 3. You're helping from the weak side corner. You're giving up something wide open. Who is Tyler Smith? Yeah, Mike Brown's another one. Mike Brown's another one. The guy was god-awful with the Cavs, Atrocious with the Lakers, was atrocious with the Cavs a second time. The Cavs rehired Mike Brown. I don't understand how people argue with me. I mean, the film is the film. The film does not lie. So the Celtics won one of the most boring championships of all time because the coaching in the Eastern Conference was a joke. Luka's late to switch again. And you're not boxing out. When you watch the film and see where Dallas and how they helped and how they never got out to the three-point line, you will be amazed. Yeah, Tyronn Lue. I was actually just looking at a clip. I said at the beginning. I was looking at a Clippers film in the beginning. It's just embarrassing what watching the Clippers play basketball. Why is Tyronn Lue getting an extension? The last 3 years he's missed playoffs, lost in first round. And the film, and I've shown the film on exactly why they've lost. How? And he gets an extension for $15 million a year. Switch. All right, rotate. Again, you're doubling from the weak side of the floor. You're giving up open looks. I don't know why Tatum didn't shoot that right away. All right, it's down to 19. Can Dallas possibly get back in this game? They're going to have to get stops. Lots of stops. What do you got? Don't gamble. Kyrie Irving gambled. Derek White didn't attack for no reason. You got to get stops, and Porzingis should be a part of every offensive set for the Mavericks. You're not switching. What is Luka Doncic doing? Get up. What? That's Luka Doncic. You're not switching. Why is Luka Doncic not switching? Standing in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. You found Kristaps Porzingis on the perimeter. You put him in an isolation. You got an and one. Why was this not happening all series and all game long? I mean, Dallas has a run left in them if they want it. Jaylen Brown is hurt. You got to get stops and stop helping from the weak side of the floor. And Luka Doncic, you know you're switching. Switch. Is there help? Is there help? Get in the gap. You're helping from the weak side of the floor again. You got Lucky Lively got a block there. You're again helping from the weak side. The Celtics did a nice job cutting. And Luka Doncic lost the ball. Dallas's defense has again been god-awful. What does Jason Kidd not understand? Your help cannot come from the weak side of the floor. It cannot come from you're giving up open looks every time. I mean, I would have won a championship with this year's Pistons. Well, I don't know. And then you have bad offense again. Terrible offense by Dallas. Terrible offense. They hunt Kristaps Porzingis. They get him on a switch. They get an and one. It's not hard. All right, find Al Horford. All right, okay, there you found Sam Hauser. Kyrie Irving's going to attack, open jumper. But again, you saw Jason Tatum from the corner coming over to double, and you're not cutting. You're allowing that double team to happen, and no one's rotating back. You're letting them double and then rotate. And then Luka Doncic got blown by again. The Mavericks leave so many easy points on the board. So what do we get? So we got 3 months until next year. I don't know if I can. Yes, I mean this film tonight is going to be completely disgusting. It's going to be completely gross. And Mark Cuban and no one will do anything. And the same stuff is going to happen next year. The same stuff. What I just said about the Phoenix Suns is going to happen next year. They have Mike Budenholzer. They're going to be running that stupid, terrible drop coverage. Here's what will happen. They don't even need to play the season. They'll win some regular season games because they have some top-end talent. They'll get to the playoffs. They will get destroyed. End of season. That is how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. And you know what's going to be unbelievable? You know what's going to be unbelievable is no YouTube channels, none, no one in the media is going to show just how brain dead and awful this Mavericks coaching staff was defensively and offensively. It's both sides, but no one will show it. No one will say anything. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. You gave up 67 points in the first half of a winner-go-home finals game. Yeah, if you want to know every problem with society, every problem with Earth, it's that Darvin Ham, after the absolute abomination of ruining the Los Angeles Lakers season, is now the lead assistant coach with Milwaukee. For Doc Rivers, who himself is every problem with society, that he's still somehow in the NBA. It is the concept of inept people being able to keep their jobs over and over again in the NBA. That is the problem with society. That is every issue with Earth. And no one helps me at all. Please tweet at me. Or since everyone seems to have my number now, text me. If you have a connection to an NBA owner or an NBA front office executive, we will send the film together. This is not right what's going on. Look at, and B-Ball Breakdown's going to do his post-game show after this and will not bring up anything that has to do with Dallas's miserable defense. Miserable defense. Or offense, for that matter. You give up 67 points in the first half of a finals game, and then you score under 50 of a must-win finals game. How is the coaching that atrocious? But it doesn't matter, and these channels, because I don't know, they get more views than me because I don't have the slow motion. I don't have the video editing skills. I can't believe this is the last NBA game of the season. I cannot believe that. $18-point lead. PJ Washington gambling there. You're getting lucky. Dante Exum standing in help on the strong side wing. No one, you're not forcing him into help. Come on. 1.9 on the clock. Let's see. Watch Boston's going to get something open here because they're not going to guard a screen. Just switch everything. Just switch everything. Why? And Luka doesn't box out. Luka doesn't box out. I get up. Dante Exum's in help. It's good defense. Slide your feet. Someone's... And another offensive rebound. I mean, Luka Doncic has twice didn't box out. Okay, there you go. Tim Hardaway. What? How is that an offensive possession? 4 seconds into the shot clock, Tim Hardaway's jacking a three. How? That looked like over the back. How is that an offensive possession? You need points. The season's ending. This game is not over either. Score. It doesn't even matter, though. When they hunt mismatches and when the Celtics... Oh, Dante Exum's going to the line. When the Mavericks hunt mismatches and when the Celtics inevitably double off to help, no one moves. Everyone just stands. So you're letting the Celtics, even on a mismatch, double and recover. This game is not over. And he missed free throw. Get up and guard. There's no reason to backpedal. Switch. There's help. Get up. Get up. Nope. So you're letting them go away from the help. Tatum's going right to the rim. They're getting stops. Celtics, they're set the screen. Why is Luka Doncic taking a 35-footer? The offense is a joke. Luka Doncic is settling for a 35-foot three. You had Al Horford in the screen. Is Luka Doncic tired? Because he's not boxing out either. All right, Luke, you're going to be guarding in space. It's a terrible switch. Josh Green not getting underneath the screener on the switch, switching over the top, so he's late to get out to Hauser, who can pump and go for two. And then I wasn't even paying attention there. Again, Luka Doncic is just not trying now. Luka Doncic just given up. I mean, what are you doing on that switch? You're playing 3 steps off the screener on a ball screen set underneath the 3-point line. So this game is over. This season is over. This is just complete garbage. I don't want to end this live stream. I love this live stream. This live stream gives me life. No NBA players know me. Sam Decker tweeted at me a few days ago criticizing the Mavericks, criticizing the film on obvious Mavericks defensive mistakes, and then hasn't responded to my DM. He said we would go over film. I mean, this game's over. Luka Doncic has given up. My favorite NBA player of all time is Allen Iverson because I was a child and I didn't know about all this crap that goes on with coaching. As a kid, I loved Allen Iverson. There's Luka Doncic getting an easy 2. I mean, this game is not completely over. Dallas can come back. I don't want to turn on Super Chat. I don't know what that does. I don't need $2 so someone's question can be highlighted. I don't have a favorite NBA team. There was Luka Doncic gambling again. But look what happened, though. You got help. Look at Josh Green. Step up in the gaps from the strong side of the floor. Stunt recover. So this is it. This is our last in-game live stream. I really hope, I have posted a ton of film, a ton of basketball film showing all of the horrendous coaching all year. I pray to God that you watch it and see what I'm talking about. I don't know what there is to say. I don't know what there's left to say. Who's Josh? Yeah, I used to work. I'm in Detroit. What is a Discord? How do I make a Discord? Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know all of this internet stuff. I know basketball. That's it. I know how to show how terrible the coaching is in basketball. I don't know Discords. I don't know video editing. I don't know putting graphics in a screen. I don't know slow motion, the slow motion, whatever. My job is this. This is my job. Breaking down basketball film is my job. It's my job now. It will forever be my job. Jesus. So I gotta, I guess I have to figure out this. I don't know what Discord is. I have no idea. I don't know what Discord is. I have no idea what that is. I'm not going to look it up in the middle of this. I'd like to be able to. I mean, all I want to do is just these live streams over the summer. We can look at all this terrible coaching. That's what I would like to do. Why can't the Discord 8 text messages? Well, I'm getting text messages because I guess my phone leaked. Somebody did text me. Let's take a look at this Armir Sira texted me that he has connections to James Dolan. Okay. Why can't the Discord just be this wonderful chat that we're in? I don't understand why that can't be the Discord. Why do I have to do all of these? Why do I have to do all of these fancy like fancy things? Why can't this be the Discord? We're having Discord. All right, switch. Switch. There you go. Slide your feet. Don't gamble. Luka's. It's good defense. This game is not over. Find Porzingis. Please find Porzingis. Please. Or Al Horford. All right, Luka refuses the screen. So Derek Jones. Derek Jones not cutting. They were triple teaming. They were triple teaming Luka Doncic, and Derek Jones stands and doesn't cut. It's unbelievable. I just don't get it. How can the Mavericks, you get Luka, you get Al Horford switched onto him. You know help is coming. In fact, 3 defenders were switched onto Luka Doncic, and no one is cutting. It's just blows my mind. My email, write down my email. I need to start sharing my email. It's hateisma1@gmail.com. H as in Harry, A as in Apple, D as in David, E as in egg, S as in Sam. All right, fine. I'm going to start a Discord. I'm going to look into starting a Discord, and we'll do that. I will create a Discord. hateisma1@gmail.com. H as in Harry, A as in Apple, D as in David, E as in egg, S as in Sam, M as in Mary, A as in Apple, the number 1@gmail.com. Please email me with any inquiries you have about helping us show this coaching, or if you have connections to NBA owners or NBA people. I don't understand. I don't understand why this YouTube chat can't be the Discord. Why can't this be the Discord? God, I should be working for the Cleveland Cavaliers next year. Here's the look, honestly, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Phoenix Suns, they don't even have to play next season. They don't have to play. Both teams will win a decent amount of regulars. Both of these teams will win a decent amount of regular season games and get to the playoffs and go nowhere. Because the coaching and because of the defense. And I can fix it, is the problem. Yes, the Chicago Bulls are a perfect example. Hold on, this game is not over. All right, wait. Oh, moving screen. I mean, I didn't even see what Dallas did. I didn't even see what Dallas did. You can tweet at Cavs Dan. That's his Twitter. I've tried. All right, whatever. Let's focus on this game. All right, get Porzingis in the screen. But why is Kyrie picking his dribble up? You had Porzingis. Kyrie Irving again. You have Porzingis in the screen. You can't pick your dribble up early. Someone's FaceTiming me. I can't answer during the Discord. I have a random number FaceTiming me. I would love to talk to all of you, by the way. I love talking to people about basketball. God, Dallas just not scoring. They're getting stops. Who just called me? Slide your feet. There's help. There is help. Luka's backpedaling. And there's your help from the weak side. So Luka backpedals, doesn't show. The help was on the strong side wing. Luka's backpedaling, not showing his hands. Let me read these 3 text messages. Okay, my friend Josh Gunn just created a Discord for me. Awful_coaching. I'm on Discord now. Awful_coaching. Awful underscore coaching. Can I share this in the chat? Here is the copy. Here's the Discord. Can I put this in the chat? Paste. That's the Discord. You guys see that? That's the Discord that was just set up. I'm getting a bunch of random calls. Here, let me put the Discord in again. So this is what we're doing on Discord. My friend made this up for me. There's the Discord. No, I'm never going to be bigger than B-Ball Breakdown. I'm never going to be bigger than B-Ball Breakdown. I'll share the Discord on Twitter and stuff like that. That'll be fun. I'm glad we're going to have a Discord. Here, I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share it again. I will never be bigger than B-Ball Breakdown. First of all, he's been doing it for 15 years. I just started this year. What is this? Oh, another random number. I will never be bigger than B-Ball Breakdown or Thinking Basketball or even Hoop Venue because for whatever reason, my video editing skills, I don't know how to do slow motion. I don't know how to put graphics. I don't know how to, I'll never be as big as those people because my video editing skills and YouTube, for whatever reason, suggests their stuff. So let's look at Dallas. But first of all, Dallas's offense has been they haven't scored. Boston went like 6 possessions without scoring. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should hire someone, a video editor. I don't know, but I do during the regular season. I'm doing three things a day. And then you look at my last like 4 or 5 YouTube videos got under 20,000 views. And I've added barely any subscribers. I was at 99.3 thousand subscribers on Friday. I'm at 99.5 on Monday. So I don't know what's happening there either. Like, I don't get it. Like, if you go look at Hoop Venue's video or B-Ball Breakdown's video, they're not saying anything that's going on. I'm the only person here. I'm going to share the Discord again. So we're going to start a Discord. Please say and talk whatever you want. Here's my email. Let me give out my email so you can email me with any inquiries or if you can help. That's my email. I mean, Porzingis is on the floor. Why would you not attack Porzingis? You again aren't attacking Porzingis. Josh Green not cutting. There's help. Luka for 3. This game is not completely over. If Dallas would just do something to Tim Hardaway's gambling. Tim Hardaway standing in the middle of nowhere, falling asleep. Derek White open 3. How is Porzingis not? There you go. There you got Porzingis. Get out of the way if you're Josh Green. This game is not over if they can string stops. The help is on the stop. Derek Lively gambled again. Derek Lively gambling. It's so easy to just slide. It's so easy to just slide your feet. Help on the stop, but Derek Lively gambles. And by the way, Kyrie Irving in the corner wasn't even in help. You're helping at the rim. So Drew Holiday's wide open on a drop-off pass. I don't even know what the point is. I don't even know what the point of any of these are. 4 inquiries. I want to put that Discord here. I'm going to find that Discord, and then I'm going to pin it. Well, this game's over. I've completely taken my... This game was over from the beginning. This game was over when the first 5 minutes and Dallas scored 2 points and ran no offense for absolutely no reason. Here's Tim Hardaway gambling. Tim Hardaway gambling. I can't believe the Boston Celtics just went 16-3 in the playoffs. 16-3. Season's over. Should I pin the Discord? There. I just pinned it. But I can't, the message. There, I just pinned the message. There you go. That's my Discord now. There, go to the Discord. There you go. I don't know. I don't understand the internet. I don't. All right, so there's the Discord. I don't know what Discord even means. I honestly don't know what it is. I don't understand it, but I guess there it is. We need to keep in touch this offseason. We cannot let this go to waste. We got a 23-point game. So Dallas is going to score well underneath 100. There's Lucas settling again. He hits a contested 3. We've got to figure this out. We have to figure this out. I'm going to be going live in the offseason. We're going to be looking at film in the offseason. And then again, keep helping me with inquiries, with context. We've got to get this solved. This game's over. I can't believe Dallas is going nowhere. I guarantee you Dallas will not be back in the finals next year. I guarantee you. The Lakers should have been in this finals, and they should be in the next finals too, but they don't want to fix anything. Please, do me a favor. If you want to sum up every frustration, why I yell all the time, why for all of that, watch how the Lakers season ended. Literally the last possession. It was a tie game with 8 seconds left. Jamal Murray, Jokic pick and roll. The Lakers were in drop coverage. And let Jamal Murray walk into the lane, hit a wide open mid-range jumper. That's how their season ended. And that person, Darvin Ham, is now still in the NBA as a lead assistant with Milwaukee. Oh, these NBA teams, a lot of these NBA teams don't even need to. Honestly, a lot of these NBA teams don't even need to play out next season. The Cleveland Cavaliers do not need to play out next season. They'll win some regular season games, go nowhere in the playoffs because their coaching's terrible. The Suns don't even need to play next season. They'll win some regular season games and get bounced early because the coaching is terrible. That's how it'll go. Honestly, you don't have to play it out. What's the point of the Atlanta Hawks playing out next season? Quinn Snyder's a complete disaster. They will go nowhere. You're going to their defense was offensive. It was offensive. They'll go nowhere. The same thing. How many teams? What is the point of the Chicago Bulls playing out next season? You brought back Billy Donovan. You'll go nowhere. If you re-sign DeRozan, you'll go 41-41 and lose in the play-in again. What's the point of playing out the season? Toronto, same thing. They're going to be awful. Darko Rayak, it's just so ridiculous. These teams don't even have to play. You don't have to play. You're not going anywhere. No, the Pistons don't need to play out next season. They don't. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to make the play-in. Nothing. You're doing the same. You're running it back with Monty Williams. They will go nowhere. And the same mistakes from a coaching perspective will happen. They will go nowhere. And what's the point? What's even the point of playing? How's the Discord? Yeah, I mean, Dallas going to score well under 100. This game was over 5 minutes in when Dallas didn't run any offense. Just you're on the road in a must-win game. You run no offense. Explain this to me. Game 4, the first half, Dallas cooked. They scored 61 points because they were relentless in attacking Al Horford and attacking Sam Hauser and attacking Xavier Tillman. I'll talk to the person that just get mods in Discord. I'm texting my friend right now. So, yeah, I mean, so Dallas had 2 days to prepare for this. Dallas smoked Boston in game 4, attacking Al Horford, attacking Hauser, attacking Tillman. How is that not the game plan right out of the gates? You scored 2 points in 5 minutes. That was the game right there. It was over at that point. And then defensively, it's been an abomination. We'll look at the defensive clips. It's going to be atrocious. It's going to be not knowing where help is, and I'll be the only one to say anything. No one will say anything. I don't know what Discord is. I will take a look at it. I will fix it. hateisma1@gmail.com for business inquiries. And help contacting NBA owners and front office members. So there's that. Can I pin 2 messages? No, I can't pin 2 messages. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's sad. Dallas isn't going to win anything. The film it's so obvious what's going on with the film. Luka Doncic is hurt. Why don't you just take him out of the game? The game is over. This is the last NBA season of the year. I'm keeping the stream on after the game. I just want to go. I want you to watch B-Ball. I want you to look at B-Ball breakdowns post game. He won't mention anything that I just said. Anything. And then the defense is. Joe Mazzulla is an NBA. Only in the NBA can Joe Mazzulla, who is complete garbage, win an NBA championship. I want to do reaction videos on these other YouTube channels. Hold on, I'm texting my friend who's setting up the Discord. So that's the end of the season. It started with Lakers, Nuggets, and Denver, and it ends with Boston, Dallas. And by the way, another team that has no reason to even play next year? The Bucks. What are the Bucks going to do? They'll win some regular season games. They'll get bounced in the playoffs because Doc Rivers is terrible. The Bucks. What's the point of the Bucks playing out the season? Nothing. Nothing. They're not going anywhere. You got Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham. You're going to win some regular season games because you have Giannis, and then you'll get bounced in the playoffs in the first or second round. And that's it. Clippers, same thing. LA Clippers, same thing. They don't need to play out next season. What are you going to do? You're going to play Kawhi, Paul George. Tyronn Lue's going to be terrible. You're going to have Kawhi, Paul George, James Harden. They'll win some regular season games on talent, and then they will lose in the first or second round of the playoffs. What's the point? What's the point of playing it out? You've seen how awful Tyronn Lue is. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, I mean the nepotism hirings like Mike Malone or Denver is all nepotism. Let me see what my friend's saying. Yeah, I mean Denver is just all nepotism. I mean you have flips. So that's the other thing that frustrates me. So in Denver, you have Flip Saunders' son is an assistant, Rick Adelman's son's an assistant, and Brendan Malone's son's an assistant. So if those people were my dads, then all that the disaster that was the Nuggets in these playoffs wouldn't have happened. Just nepotism. It's unbelievable. And that's why, and the Cavs, I said the same thing with the Cavs. JB Bickerstaff, his dad's Bernie Bickerstaff. So that's how he got his. So if I was Bernie Bickerstaff's son, the Cavs would have won a title this year. But that makes sense. 3:10 left in this season. Can you believe, when the stuff that I find really funny is please watch the Timberwolves Mavericks breakdowns. Look at that pick and roll defense. Look at the way they guarded pick and roll, and you tell me that's okay. And then I did a lot of Lakers Nuggets breakdowns. You can see how they were guarding handoffs and pick and rolls. I don't know. Yeah, Jason Kidd lost the Mavericks this game. It had nothing to do with Luka or Kai. It was Jason Kidd. The offense that they had in Game 4 that was working, they stopped going to. And by the way, when the Celtics would double and help off on Luka and Kyrie, no one ever cut. Finals MVP, I have no idea. Probably Jaylen Brown. I would say Jaylen Brown would be MVP. It can't be Tatum. He didn't play well in a lot of the games. See, look at that. Look at Maxi Kleber right there. He did a great job in the gaps, getting his foot parallel to the block, stunting at the ball, recovering. That's where your help comes from the strong side of the floor, because Kleber is able to just help and then recover. You're not putting your defense in rotation. Charlotte, by the way, so this is Charles Lee's last game as an assistant with the Celtics. He's going to go to Charlotte. How many years will Charles Lee be with the Hornets? 3, 4, and then he'll be fired. He'll have done a terrible job, and then he'll just go back to being an assistant coach somewhere. It doesn't matter. There's no accountability in the NBA. That is. And so that last possession defensively is everything that could have won this series for the Mavericks. The help came from the strong side. We're not hugging the three-point line. We're in the gaps. I stunt, recover. That's it. Instead, the whole series, Dallas was hugging the three-point line, forcing the defense into rotation. It's all just recycled. Yes, the film doesn't lie. People lie. The film does not lie. Well, that's the end. What a sad ending to the season. Just a really sad Miserable ending. Really sad. I can't believe the season's over. I really can't believe it. And of course, this would be how it ended. But again, this should be the Lakers in the finals. But you have garbage coaching. The if there was any, oh my God, look at Oklahoma City Thunder. Look at their coaching. Look at their drop coverage. Kyrie Irving is high-fiving people. You have Sam Cassell. This is a horrible moment. Okay, these random phone calls I'm getting, I will call back after the live stream. Well, that's it. So now the off season's here. So what do we do in the off season? What do we do? I can go live. I can do whatever that Discord is. Yeah, I mean LeBron. It's real. I feel bad for LeBron James. I feel bad for LeBron James because he only has 4 championships. He should easily be tied with Michael Jordan easily. But he played for Mike Brown and Ty Lue and all this crap, Frank Vogel, and that's why he lost. Yes, I will do some Caitlin Clark. We will do the Olympics, certainly. We will look at Caitlin Clark. We're going to look at Caitlin Clark games will do well. No other WNBA game is going to have anyone watch. And I don't know what was happening with the view. I mean, the last 3 days, my views have been under 20,000. That's another thing I would love to blast these YouTube channels like B-Ball Breakdown and and Thinking Basketball and Hoop Venue for not pointing out the most obvious stuff when you're looking at it on film. I don't know what I'd love to do that, but copyright, I don't know. It's just awful. You scored 86 points in a finals game. By the way, the Celtics easily could have scored 120 if they could have easily scored 100. You give up 67 points in the first half. That was your coaching. That was your game plan for game 5. And now Dallas is not getting back here. By the way, Kyrie Irving's 32. He's going to be 33 next year. He stayed remarkably healthy. What's the guarantee that happens? Remember this. The worst offensive team in the NBA scores over 100 points. The worst. The Pistons, the Wizards, they average over 100 points. It's not offense which makes teams lose games. It's defense because everyone's giving up over 100 because they're in drop coverage, because they're not just not guarding certain screens. Their transition defense is terrible. Oh, this live stream definitely gave me life. Everyone here just gives me hope, gives me purpose, gives me a reason. That's why I want to go live every day this offseason. That's why I want to go. That's why I want to go live all offseason and just look at film. I really think that's the move here, is to go live all offseason. And it's great to interact, and I get, suggestions, and just awful. Just awful. 88 points. And Jason Tatum's crying. Jason Tatum is currently crying. By the way, Jason Tatum's going to win his first. The Celtics would have won a championship before this if you didn't have garbage Brad Stevens coaching. Brad Stevens was horrible. And what happens? Nothing. That's it. I can't believe the NBA season's over. I've got a lot of work to do this offseason. This can never be over. I can never, please don't ever let me give this up. There it is. Boston won the title. Joe Mazzulla, NBA champion. That's pretty unbelievable. Joe Mazzulla, NBA champion. I can't even believe those words are coming out of my mouth. And that's it. Another long, lonely offseason. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna break down this game and then we'll go find stuff to do in the off season. I would love to do these live streams every day. I do these live streams from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, and we'll just look at film. It won't, obviously there'll be no games, but I'll pull up film and we'll look at how terrible it is. And I'll give out my email and so people can reach me. Yeah, I mean, what's even the point of B-ball breakdown? Let's go check my phone, my Twitter. Please follow me at awfulcoaching1 on Twitter. God, I mean, I'm not just going to give my number out. Oh, there's my Discord. Yeah, I mean, so, and the same stuff's going to happen next year. I can probably name 25 teams that have no reason even playing next year because you already know what's going to happen. I'm not going to give out my number, but I do like talking to people about this stuff. And we live in a world where Joe Mazzulla is an NBA champion as a head coach. That is only in the NBA. Only in the NBA. Only in the NBA. Well, yeah, we do live in North Korea. We do live in North Korea. All this garbage goes on and no one does anything, says anything, changes anything. We do. So, all right. Well, it's been an amazing year. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll live stream NFL games just to like keep going. There seems to be great energy. I have the Olympics. Yeah, we'll have the filmathons. I honestly, if I would watch film with you guys from morning until night. I'm going to change my sleep schedule around. I was staying up throughout the night. I'm going to be waking up in the morning. So yeah, I mean, morning through night, we can look at film. That's what we can do. So yeah, I'm not going to stop. Yeah, you guys keep me alive. It's the only thing I have. I don't have any. All my friends are married. This is all I've got. You guys keep me going, and yeah, I'd love to react to other YouTube channels. I really would. I'm getting yelled at, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of yeah, I feel alive in these live streams. I feel alive, and yeah, so I can't ever stop. I can't ever stop. It's just too bad, and you'll see this tonight will be the last film, and we will And yeah, then we'll have to figure it out this off season. So yeah, I guess that wraps this season up. Do one more video and oh, whoops. Do one more video. I mean the Maverick this entire game encapsulates, the whole season. I mean Dallas Dallas could have easily should have won this series and they didn't. And I'm forever miserable about that. All right. This is it. I love you. I hope. I just hope one day. Hello? I do a live stream on eggshells. All right. Back to my life.